a note saying, oh yeah, by the way, you're totally right on the whole security thing, because we had our lawyers write them a letter. And they said, yeah, you're right on the security thing. We'll waive the security fees. They wrote this the day after the event was canceled. So clearly the communication lines at CSULA are
so they were
wide
still
open.
planning on having security there for you at an event that the president decided to cancel?
Correct. So Peter Bonilla, he's the director.
Can we slow clap for our tax dollars?
And
It worked.
Oh yeah, we are generating.
Right there, folks.
It's your teachers, gang. And these are the people who are teaching your kids. Very exciting. Peter Bonilla is the director of the Foundation for Individual Rights in Education. He said this, he says, quote, it seems pretty clearly to be an unconstitutional action by the university. What the university can't do is what it's done, which is apparently compel the YAF chapter to include a diverse range of speakers, including speakers presumably who would be opposed to Ben Shapiro's viewpoint, as a condition of having him on campus as their guest. There's a very well-established doctrine of free association that gives students and student organizations the right to associate and not to associate with certain views and certain messages. Just like students can espouse what they want, they're free not to associate with who they don't want, or to not provide platforms to those messages counter to their own. All this should be obvious, folks. All this should be obvious. And so I'm really wondering, Governor Jerry Brown, he is responsible for the Cal State University system.
Mm-hmm.
And the state government is responsible for the Cal State University system.
Isn't Janet Napolitano, which system is she responsible for?
Janet Napolitano is UC. She's
Okay,
University of California. So let's say that I go to the university today. I fully expect, by the way, that we're going to go through. I expect that they will act honorably, and I will be able to go through with this lecture as scheduled and as planned. In the room in which it was originally guaranteed to be. If we are not allowed into that room, we will do it right there in the atrium of the Student Union. We'll have a Bernie Sanders-style sit-down, sit-in, teach-in. It'll be a lot of fun, and I look forward to seeing all of you there at 2 p.m. If they call the cops on us, then I want to know from the state government and Jerry Brown, I want to know whether it is okay if our taxpayer dollars are used to quash freedom of speech on the most basic, fundamental level, in the most clear and obvious way. This guy didn't even make an excuse as to why the event was canceled. He just said, this guy is somebody we disagree with, and therefore we are going to cancel the event in the name of diversity, which just shows you how Orwellian these folks are. Free speech to them means speech they like. Diversity to them means diversity of skin color, but not a viewpoint. It's gross. So they're proving, it's great, because they've proved my point. No matter how
this is what you're going to talk about.
No matter how this goes today, they have proved my point. You lose either way, okay? William Covino, CSULA administration, you fascist snowflake.
I think that really there needs to be an uprising of conservative millennials who need to recognize that freedom of everything is better for their future, and then baby boomers